Number 24 day for Inside 3 Moon 2018. PIDGIN News Debates, Equinox Story House, corner people them. Sabi say na time for we for enter back for the main story the way they pass for inside the week. But Sabi say today, a special one for seekers waiting on Sunday, when at 25 day for this very moon, we go get vote for get new senator them. So this one for Saturday today, we go try for enter for inside senator them fine. Me and must change them. We go try for see waiting way the senate people the way they want change and waiting they don't do, and waiting way the new one the way they get for vote them they get for do. So we'll try for look all inside that chapter. Inside 32 we go talk as we know where South side it be hot inside the week. Sabi say Oga Ivo Leke Tambo wina head boy for GC boards. They be Tiffy but last they be last levy. Inside the week we see as we for Sika fight will happen for that side for Meme division. 3 people them the day where they be don't tip them, they bring them to for inside the week. All that to read and so plus even other small one the way in the past for inside country we go look at proper this afternoon. Frundi, I want to say thank you plenty for answer we present.
Yes, thank you, Ambassador. Thank you for all the technicians of Inside Equinox Radio and Television.
Yes, another person too who call on today now, Ga Eric, is a social businessman, busy man, up down. Eric, good afternoon. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, Ambassador. I want to salute all technicians too. They don't make a this program pass and tell and say, may they vote time, may they continue to struggle for the work.
All right, so number 2 stranger than that. Before we enter for Tori in the proper, we go start with the one we don't the pass since for the week from him. We don't get more than 21, or if one start count and also they don't reach around at least 20 people them. For the palava say they make magu ngomna money, carry the bishidon for chain. Wait till you get for talk for this chapter for Operation Sparrowhawk, where they cast people the way they know be they manage money fine. Since the one way overhot, na one for Atanganakuna, Ibi nyati come for Asa country, but only so Ilan na so for Nigeria. The same Nigeria where Sabiti happen for them. They bring it back for inside country. What you get for talk for this palava Operation Sparrowhawk, where the cash people the way they don't need to money since.
Thank you, Ambassador. But for me, as we don't always the talk and for this whole TV house, for me, I know something that the best way government they put that in place. That is when the cash man, they know they talk how much way they embezzle, they know they talk how much where they don't take them from ye. But I said that you catch they go put you for jail. Now the thing is the border with plenty because I don't think the government is doing the right work. Normally, and you say I'm sorry, Ambassador, when they put Atangana was on position, when they move Atangana, they put Mvondo. When they move Mvondo, they put Abega. So he says that the same people then they go over and they thief every day. Ambassador. So why they not go for different regions like for Western Province, for Eastern Province, if we go for Eastern Province, I think for the whole Eastern Province, I think only one person comes as a minister. And if you come decide for Western Province and we send something like 1 or 2. So I want to say if government will try to remove this Atangada them, Imbida them, Mvondo them. Because they don't show now inside this 21, all now center and southern province. When I take people them inside this country.
You get the last list where they come out and we never still be read someone at boy name for the way service it means say he come up for that side for Southwest. So one Southwest will surely be inside because he come up for Manfred about divine at the last list that they come out where they thought say made they not come up for outside country. Now Eric used to say you don't follow Tori as way they pass. We don't get more than 20 names there now where they don't tell them see me they don't come out. But the one way be overhot plenty now Tangana way be make like say one touch. But now the same Nigeria where they send that people them for in so for the they go pick it. So it means say their own stick to the tonton cash.
Yes, they used to talk say as tell one sleep, prepare, fix your bed the way they sleep now. So your bed if your bed they fine that's way you sleep. So this palava thief for inside the government, I think all man done the singer. So it needs to surprise people there. But one thing I say, all that government people there, all that people, all we know say all them so that they thief money. But I say the danger of mafia, as they say clan, we know a group of people them inside government. When they are friends, so you power along come out, they come now, they knock your back, catch you. When they want to look at Tanganakuna, you know, catch you on Nigeria. How do come on Nigeria, Cameroon borders? Where they belong, all we don't know say police be there for a back the control. That means we get friend them inside police, inside gendarme, inside government, where they permit me come out, me go enter Nigeria. So it's a very big shame for Cameroon. The show say we not even there for us.
Ambassador, well, for my brother on the other side, I'm not think say la shame, but I know say they do a good. If they come in terms of security for Cameroon, will be one. And then we come for corruption for Africa and for the world. Cameroon be first. The problem is what Mr. Atangana Bazikona do. He corrupts the commissioners the way they be there for Yaoundé, they drive it count for Southwest Pass to take boat. Enter Nigeria, and you know one thing, Cameroon they be very good for investigation because time they be take woman, lucky woman, and they get for touch out a woman, me woman get for leak the secret for place in Masade. So you see they get for finding out, and then Cameroon get some covenant now with Nigeria where if Cameroonians they do something enter inside Nigeria they must pick them because I'm not thinking the best thing for us to go to Nigeria because Nigeria just have been like a bunch of our truth.
But they be talk say the man the first time they be start talk say they hear say go Morocco, hear say Canada, then last we only can hear say Nigeria. How do you think what Canada? Now the question that but the two people they want Sabina, if you say all the time they say they don't catch people they don't take money, keep on from Qatar, keep on it don't help Cameroon.
It never help for normal thing. Nigeria talk say Cameroon them. I don't know which they government is the one for do ambassador because when they catch these people, tell the Cameroon public how much this man there embezzle, how much he gave a back and back for Cameroon may enter the treasury. But then the thing that would ever do, we don't even know whether they enter, they don't give how much. For me, I mean, look like we get one ex-president for Guinea Conakry, Daddy Camara. When he be talks with it, you see when I move my eyeglass, I know the 60 people that are in my country. But when I wear my eyeglass, I see all thief man, and what you do now, so he catch that thief people that put them in prison, and they call now one after another. How much of your account will you put them? You bring that money, they send up a government treasury. French people, how now wicked people they be. The plot coup against that man, the bullet if hate me get off sense, and then they find on people put them. Now the kind of thing that get happen inside this country, who cash man, bring the money with them. You put up a treasury, will open copy. Look like we look at what happened inside Cameroon. We get people that were southwest, they don't get light. Look like the other day ambassador is from Mitengene. You show people that they come out for kilometers to go carry water.
The man who caught you will see and say that people then when they tip the money. So, for example, for South Africa, when they accuse President Zuma for thief, he become for fund assembly answer. They give question, they the answer why. They told us no, he go back the money. So now the same thing we get no need because since they talk about EPV, they never tell you how much way that EPV don't bring them. They only catch people they put them for prison. The money will not see them. They only hear say they for prison and the years for that prison they live like big people then. They inside VIP. They get VIP. They get chop fine. They get air conditioning inside their cell them. They sleep on top fine mattress. They come go be houses. They come and even here say they come go dance.
Go be houses.
They come go dance come back. So na very big shame.
Alright, so now just chapter that was some more talk and some more for Palava people there, they don't make katakata ungomna money, they don't pick them one. But before we come up for outside the one, we service inside the last chapter, we get 3 professors them, if I don't make mistake, they don't catch them. Plenty professors that you talk for them, they don't see need for say me they get tired to say they be professor for inside Cameroon. You buy the idea?
Professor.
We get Professor Bruno. We get even Professor Minkwashetu in name Jonjo come up for list now. So all then they talk say, but why they get for cash professor? Say now professor then they fix country. When they lock them, so it means say something there for back.
Yes, ambassador. When they talk, so if you look like the crew, I quite remember some years back in those days where for inside this program before you want come in. I've not talked about Professor Bikoro because I know where to the pass for Douala University. And I don't talk say one day for this very panel. I don't talk say one day it will go in for. And the truth, I say when the time reach, they don't pick it because you never want enter university for Douala, or you not get at least 100 or 200,000. Whether you merit or you no merit. That one not corruption. So all the professors when they get for they teach talk about corruption. Now that they instead corrupt the nation. So they're supposed to remove that title for them ambassador. I don't think so they merit that title for all the professors.
Ben Nabukwe, they don't learn before they get the title.
Ambassador, I quite remember so get one professor for Southwest for Boyade, where they call it prof, when I'm mayor, where I think it buy all its certificate them and they call it prof. So for me, that name prof, whether I merit it or not, whether I go to school or not, if I forget the certificate, you get it.
Then you see and say that part of corruption. you don't enter inside Cameroon and their blood. Because now the system where they in place, don't put inside Cameroon. If you enter some office today, enter for sign some paper. If they don't ask you money for inside, where you come outside, you start one as a man. What happen with that man not ask me money because you don't enter inside all my when you get nomination, no say you start and shanty them, you start behind them, you start buy plot. Now why that way they nominate person for Cameroon, all family they come for the man house that very night. Now party, they open whiskey. We instead of tell the man they know he get for work fine, they get for no as it do government money, we want money. They say can't tell say no pa. Welcome. No say as you do for fun, you do for bad, we'll enjoy. As you don't do for up now, that means not be and say that corruption not be inside. Come on and that blood. Even small begin for today now, so don't you know if it's any. He go there. First time they say with the job wrong go. Come on, no.
You must pay for you with a small.
Must pay for you wash me. You say wash me.
Even small, even for Njangi herself, even for meeting self, even for that means the corruption not enter we. Let me go and the restaurant put that system in place. I see as na very thing it will take long time for moving inside Cameroonian the blood.
Okay, we go left this chapter for Magu Ngomna Money. We enter for inside chapter for votes. Forget new senator them. First place we go land. Make we enter for inside Bamenda town. Self con people them. Now road where someone they don't start give like their own promise where they go use them if they put them for senator. Sabi say CPDM they get their list and then say they try for make their own sense. They try for check sense how they feel use them for chop all the people them say may they vote for them even as way if they ever be say even before vote they sabi say they get for win the vote. So for that side for Bamenda CPDM people then they check their sense how will they go talk for people them for him now so to UNDP people then say they check their own sense for see as well then too they go make population they vote for them. Sabi say according to UNDP them they talk say thing where they go bring them if they vote for them now chapter say may they make them roads may they bring waiting bring water bring light and all the thing that way they worry people then so even chapter 2 for hospital sick bed and all that kind of thing them where you know they now the kind of thing then that way all people there they for inside chapter for vote for Senate they talk for inside Bamenda side they so called people them that one now inside Bamenda main town say make we take una now so we enter now for side where they call them say Babesi call the people them for that side waiting the pass council people them they be the meet up yes all council of them they be meet up now for check the kind work with council of them and mayor for inside Babesi they don't do them yes now for check all the thing way they don't do them and for inside that chapter they check the way if they no be do them fine one way they do them fine and wait the way they no be do them fine so that they feel correct and they check money way they use them for the year way it just finished but Sabi say this council meeting with council of them it no be there now only for themselves for Sika say inside 5 years now the first time where they see senator where the former senator yes for inside Ngokitunja side at the first time where council of them they see since where they voted for inside 5 years inside the meeting the senator will get for come up for chair we don't put in name again say me the vote he talk for councilor people then say waiting say he beg he sabi say for the first 5 years like that he say he beg say for the first 5 years he never do no nothing he say sabi that one but he say make councilor then say they vote so that if it better till we no be don't do for the first 5 years. So now big question. The vote it go come or the vote it no go come. Now Babesi side that yes we get 24 hours before we get the vote. If I ask you Eric, say when you see the first 5 years for senator, the more look the whole Cameroon. You feel say the senator that they don't do work way. You Cameroonian you get for say they be get for do am.
No, that senator them for the 5 years don't pass. Now a very big shame for this our country. We can't understand. I don't think make report a normal report which they don't produce them. Even as that crisis for Southwest and Northwest be the pass. And also they take position for the this for the crisis. So I be it surprised me for see senator them. I don't even know themselves. A part of that they praise them because they always show you for near because they always show you on top some big high chair for assembly. Now for them I know them. I never see them for ground or where some catters or accident happen for some place. I see some senator even go for a form so talk or even go for hospital self. Assist the people that they in the need. So we very in a very poor
first 5 years.
Poor first 5 years as you talk.
Now, Frunji, I turn back for you. First 5 years, they don't already finish, and now they check whether they feel put them back or they no go put them back. One they do it, they go vote. One they do in Kunkuma Sese go give them a point. Now, when you sit down quiet, you look all the work for the first 5 years. You feel say the first 5 years, they be just push them for inside for secrecy. They want respect to the Constitution talk.
Ambassador, I go first of all, I go thank you, but very good question that, but I think we senators, they don't know what they did it for. Cameroon never right for get senators. If you go for Nigeria, you know which way senators at the work. Yes. If you go for America, you see where senators at the work. Cameroon, what they call them say upper house, which they do because the senators and the parliamentarians, they do now one and the same thing. But the parliamentarians they become for the year from the senators, where they call them the upper house. So I don't think say they get any work for them. For these 5 years, they don't even know what they go there for. And even they come in 5 years, they don't even know what they get for go there for. Because they don't even there inside this country. 2 regions inside this country, they get problem for 2 years. And senators, the president of senators, they know they talk anything. The senators, when they be the representative of the people, they know they talk anything, and they call themselves upper house. So they don't get anything for that 5 years where they count on them. Even the coming 5 years where they come, the outgoing senators, I'm not thinking they go do anything because, for example, for Babisi Day for Amos Fongo a village, I think they be well placed for them because know people them very well. It could be a shame. So we vote somebody. It's not by appointment. The votee, and not be the government Mr. Paul appoint. The vote you say go and lead, represent these people them, and then you go for 5 years. You never ever pass for village. No. Okay, now the 10 days will get for make election. You come back for excuse me, they vote you back because you go work. 20 work for that 5 years you go work. Now the same thing like Mr. Paul government. Say 20 don't do for them for this next of 35 years. May the vote again for the next 5 years, it will work. So I'm not thinking if you don't work for 35 years, you will work for 5 years. If you never work for 5 years, they do another 10 years, you know, will still work. It need change. But we see people now reasonable and educated people. If they not be educated, Amos Fongo, when they inside this house, when I with technician, he will tell that people they say, we now vote different person. And the different person will go vote you. Ambassador, I bet you change will be for Bamisi.
Okay. Now, Eric, what will look the list for Senate people there where they enter the year? If one look and find so the same people there, they don't be there where they don't write list, enter back, one them for Douala here, Usabi say Douala, they divide, they been a head boy head get them for different lists. But for that side for Yaoundé, the old senator then they decide they make now one list. So the CCPDM get plenty councillor, then they say they don't really win, the bishop say they will win. But if you say some change we can for the new people they don't put them for change.
The new people they don't put them for change, no change. I need expect no change from them because none of them decide for change situation for Cameroon. Because no say ultimately they decide for Cameroon, they come from Yaoundé. All that in the senator they told one I will vote me, I will change, I will give a vote. All that in a lie. Now see me they vote them. Because all will not say if Yaoundé never give order say when I fix the vote, they no go ever fix them. If you hold money say pocket one fix their vote, you know ever fix them. So me they know not just a comment village player, but we the only power get and only for talk. But me they continue ahead. But one day I hope they go finish. That's their game with plan for Yaoundé day. One day they go finish.
Bro, if you say changes go be, we don't see most the people there they be there or the first 5 years then
Ambassador, whether they be there or they not be there. The truth na say that is if you fool people, some man, but you don't be fool it tomorrow, you don't be fool all the time.
All the time.
Mean that they fool themselves. There is no change, Ambassador. Cameroon not they like Nigeria way. If you talk Cameroon them, I don't know what it be. Whether now some blockhead or something that inside Cameroon in the mind. They don't always think about tomorrow and the future. They always think about now and the end now. Because they're gonna go fool those villagers. They give them way to they'll give other CBDM tricot or loin or whatsoever.
Sardine.
And then they give them small rice and give them one bottle or two bottle meat because they don't feel be blockhead and say they only plaba mimo. When they don't give that 2 bottle mimo, no, they don't finish. They take some time for the next 5 years. They'll still continue with drink that 2 bottle mimo every day. But they need a change. Cameroon needs to change the mentality. That mentality will they get for change them because no change. We don't expect any change for this senators election, whatever Yaoundé or whatsoever.
Now, before we even talk this palaver for Northwest and Southwest, make we try for talk. If you say, what would it look the condition, the talk say security don't already make security for Southwest, Northwest side, will submit to the pass. If you say true, it go pass fine for that side?
No.
Why it say no?
No.
Where security then?
Security before the day, no, Ambassador. Let's get security no before the day. They will not put security for more than 1 year ago. But still, yet, what will happen? It still happen. So, and the thing say, not that even whether they put security, they carry the whole forces for this side, for La Republique, they go put that for that two region.
Na Cameroon you do.
La Republique.
We don't deny.
Na Cameroon you do.
I don't deny. La Republique,
yes.
now come to La Republique, no?
Republique
So now which way they talk
So
say,
when
they carry,
put that one say La.
when they put La Republique, army La Republique for that side.
Na Cameroon army.
Different army there for that side.
No, be so get different army for that side. But the way they want to say, they carry all them for this side, go put them for that side. Security no go still rent because not the best way that. Not the best way. Because sometimes they want to go for your bed, you say, I'm for your front. You first what you do with the panic. Which now the first thing now you the panic. When you don't panic, you don't kill your morale for that day. So that security they put up for that side, not the best. Instead of withdraw and then they call them for dialogue. Me the people they know, government know the people they call them for dialogue for this country, Ambassador. They know the people the other side of the country. They know.
Man, no cut you. The point I say, that problem is stand small. Government they begin all means for government for solve the problem. You know, say as army enter inside that conflict, as army enter inside, radicalize the population. You know, say a population when person self like you, but even dog, your dog with the men and for us. Every day when you beat you, wait. One day, you know, respect you. He will lack your respect, will turn by you. Now, what did happen for Southwest and Northwest? That population, they don't army don't over treat that people then. Where they see images them, now I don't even know what I will see there for inside. I don't even know what I will see there inside Cameroon. All that opposition party they see what they pass for that side. No manage fit talk. Even minister, they're not senator, they go talk to them and vote them. They need to talk, they need to take position for that. Their population that they face through. Now a very big shame for this country. Because right for civilian they burn houses them for they do key people them. A very big shame for our army if not they do.
If not they do.
If not they do, a very big shame for them because we not say we get one of the best army there for Africa. If not seen now the image that they present for we now say no, now it's the opposite with the thinker. It will be a very big shame. Then so I want Adam say me the only I want add on top. Me no only talk na tell us that they make that thing because you know say when insecurity there for some place, Ghana the form. We'll be saying for extreme now there we'll be talk about couple they with them. You see? So any group that they form, they go start putting up with different put their head because any man was time it will be not like jungle. Any man get power, one for chop, one for survive. So
if you say now so na time any man get power they struggle to for
yes.
Survive if you chop as we
please. Yes, when a region beat when they destabilize a region, Ghana they hook up any gun why they know fit all they happen now, they know if accuse this man or this man because they don't even know
confusion.
Yeah, but I don't like when you use that word gang them. Whatever gang they do, or you say terrorist. Terrorist start how? Or gang they start how? When you don't kill my brother or my sister, you kill 1, 2, and you look at yourself, you shall say, build on the way to be the next. You get anger. Which will be the anger? Anger will make it cause a lot of havoc.
Yes.
So I don't like to use that word gangs or terrorism. They don't come in. Before then, terrorism be there, gangsterism be there, it not be there. So now the fightings and killings of the innocent one, and then okay, for example, last 2 weeks, what one guy a woman be do? A bit pregnancy, as they run for enter bush, as they be run with gun or they be firearm. Those woman before a born inside bush, nobody will help that woman. You know, her husband, no way, and he lost the picking, lost the woman die. What did the boy go? He gave her enter bush, he said go join rebels. So you feel imagine now that kind of things that they cost people. That you see some people that he lost a woman, lost a picking. He said, I'm not getting nothing for choose or for lost. It now he be forced to enter inside bush. So now the kind of thing and that kind of thing like the maker now. I thought if government know what they do, I know they don't know. They know the people if you touch them. This problem will finish. Now, for nominate ministers and like the one that don't put them about men that way they call themselves. So, well, now waiting. The one that was how they don't call. Not maybe the problem.
All
they
right.
know the people.
Okay, so we go talk different thing and we go enter now in the proper for that chapter where they hold. Sabi say for inside the week, the Kamamburu people then we say the glad say we get them. They be get fight for that side so for Meme division, and that fight it make them they come back with some 3 people them where it is so they be don't thief them keep them for that side so for a condo titi. All them they be the work for some company when na Sorobad, now them the work road for a condo titi side. After where they be keep them, one Tunisian man inside the gun where they be the shoot am. One Tunisian man he die, and as well they land for Douala for inside airport for Kamamburu people them. Now so to Minister for Defense where they call it Joseph Betty Asomo. Ebidede for talk Asia for the Tunisian countryman and the other Cameroon man where they be bring them, they be dead them 3. One Tunisian man die, Ngomna Togman Sesep, he come up for sick bed, he land for Douala here. Now so two people them for Tunisia to the day inside country they talk say congratulate and they glad plenty for their threatening we don't come, but Sabi say one Tunisian man inside the fight will be passed, they be shooty, he die for that side so for a condo titi con people there. So this one that you pass inside the week and plenty people they say they don't glad plenty for the kind of team, but they ask a question, plenty other thing they be get for the show so that all man go sabi say na so country the worker, but they never pay for see.
Ambassador, you know why they show this one? Because they're foreign at the inside. And a diplomatic way, that is, even the one who don't die, they'll use it in a diplomatic way. Now, why don't they show this one? Because Tunisian the inside and one Tunisian die. If hadn't been in the day, only Cameroonians, because we know the uniform men on the fall down, know the civilians at the fall down, they nobody ever show them. So they show the one now because foreign at the inside we're not Tunisian. So if government be sure, I think Cameroon will be sure, and then they know where to pass inside this country if it's the war.
So
I will add some small thing inside which my brother just talking and say. You see, I'm inside your room for that video. You don't tire. Tell me the guys be start now. Everybody talk for all major. Everybody work for all major. I should see end yourself for here.
No, you know where it just.
nah,
Never say don't say don't tire. Never say you don't tire. And the sick way they or not the sick because I hear the sick. That's now for person way head over hot. You need to sleep for night.
It only check.
It only check because we don't talk am. Same way they go see that people then they should don't talk am. Now so you don't pass the decision, don't pass them. Or they don't tire. You see the video, or they do tire. Is that your woman don't get power? It is sick. You don't. I don't know. I know you know why who say take ourselves for come for Douala for making for receive people them. They're a very big shame. So as my brother want to talk, we see the video now because why man they did a diplomatic link the inside. So they go for make all things be transparent. But if we be now black, we never get images because see where the kid made them for Southwest, see where the kid papa them for Southwest, see where the kid shoot wa brother them for Southwest. We know the see video them for CRTV. Said you know showing no video. That was already born now. The nation now through social media always see. So and some.
I know my out into for social media. We go for take up. You sabi say social media now to the hell.
Yeah, we not say the hell for life. But some video they where you see am, you know say that video na a real video. You know need for no say. I don't go Southwest. I don't go Southwest. I go one of the pass will not enter Southwest. I enter Southwest. So I know what to the pass through for day. I talk with population over there. I get friends. Most of my friends are Anglophones.
All right.
I know what to the pass for day.
Okay, so another story to a pass for the week. Even as well to read the story change inside the week. Now this palm. When they call it say Professor Ivo Leketambo, that one, or will be sabiwe to a pass with he be the go for that side to for Lebialem. Now Saturday, today make exactly 1 week where be come with this palava pass for Lebialem side where he be the go day. Other boy then today hold them for road with moto where he carry picking them for university where they begin for go make march for talk thank you for Ogan Kunkumam for make a point for the first Lebialem minister last the boy the Kashi put it for inside some bush. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, nine way they come out Professor Ivo Leke Tambo, they no kili, even as we Pungu, if the pass on the ground say they so deep boy then they be don't ask money. But last so now we never sabi whether to true money it be pass or money it no be pass. You feel say na so this palava get for me.
No.
It's if the Ivo Leke Tambo na pressing for Southwest. If you want to say
this part of the person na pre-demonstration for sure we say this government the early way get on our country no mean early way they take power from their people because if that Mr. Ivo, he be take power for the people then. Like that thing where they do it so they do it so for happen. So we not say the government for friends then. When they not say they ask for the village, now they for CPDM for our friend, they say no, this man they propose. They didn't even try to look how many percentage we will cover them inside the village. As na friend for government, the CPDM or just say bon, you be mayor or they'll give 10 post. Wait for a village self. Sometimes you never even be asked for that village. You look and so. If they go so, because yes, if they go celebrate nomination for some combi. Yes,
na Paulta song.
Yeah, if they go celebrate like minister. If they go celebrate, tell them they go doing their champagne. Where people that die, there are people that they die. There are people that they shoot their people, then they burn their houses, they die. They go celebrate nomination. You get sense. It be normal. It be normal. Say population will vex. They go take some kind. But I know. Now so no fit us na this party do and this party do because
even I don't ask questions say na so it go be na the question
no it no go be so
na so it get for be
you know
for solve problem if they get for solve the problem na so it get for be for cash people they in their own people them for inside village
for solve the problem no na so it get for be as my brother just talk na for camp for table we be brothers them we brothers one papa one mommy two of them say we go remain inside Cameroon. Anything will happen, we will remain Cameroon. Not only for come onto one table. Just my brother, wait you one time. I tell you, you tell me, I tell you wait me to a one time. We make agreement as they make a fumbano. As they make a fumbano. Then I go back, they go she done. Yeah, for that Kufuma meeting.
Nijon, ask me, many John talks more. You don't talk.
Okay.
Ambassador, one of our brothers we don't talk say. You know, sometimes in the way we used to get some conflict between Southwest and Northwest. One man can use some statement. When these two people that they ever argue, they can't agree. They for one mob. This country will turn upside down. If you know what we talk that talk. No, Weber.
Okay. Weber.
He say, when I know my brothers, when they will stand up, this country will turn upside down. If you see what they're doing for the joke for Bamen that will be kidnapped, today we don't know where about. You see this one, Mr. Ivor for Libya where they would GC bought. You see what did happen. I'm not thinking say now the good way they kidnapped. I don't know whether because they asked some money because they'll be short of money or because of short of food. Because I quite remember some time when they were kidnapped Minister Amadou Ali, a woman, and one mayor for that side for North, for Boko Haram. They be asked money, and these people they go give money, and what will be happen? If these people they don't even know Boko Haram, they go give money for whom? So they know the people the way they do that act. So this one will happen for year for this own site, and they don't leave it. A year they will ask money. If they don't go give money, they give money now for them.
If they give money,
that's if they don't give money, they give money now for them. That means they know people. They will call these people. May they talk with them. They feel no because it never end. This one is just warning. Now small warning. They're not warning. They're not BT. If you share for media, you share the naked day with your pants, put on his socks. They put disguise it by wearing something on the head, and then after that they move and say, "Now see, I'm on sometimes that camouflage they used to make camouflage." So they move on. Everybody's here. With TV, so show them. Different media, they show them. So I want to say this one now warning for all these people that call themselves representatives.
I said they need to do the fine work with the
now the thing that when we say we go represent the people, we now work on behalf of that people. If they work on behalf of that people, there's something where they treat the others, now the something they will see the treatment, and that's so it will continue. So I just want to beg government. If government they ever hear the lazy man cry, like this problem never end for this level.
Then I want to add something. I get some question. You know, say what you are flag. Like I'm on flag. Big get 2-star. That 2-star be represent waiting.
The Republic.
It be the shows na two people don't join. Work together.
Now why that say now one people there.
Wow.
One people there.
So may they know say as today we get 1 star for that flag.
That one
Mo no say na two people they be take na agreement for two people them where they should done the agreement it be so. So when one side they complain, may they go listen and may they not go to beat them. May they should on for table talk as they be go talk for Fumban gonna be there. They should don't agree. May they why they don't make the narrative. She don't talk. Or they even talk. If they pass them now, may they organize referendum. They used to say referendum when some questions don't pass government for them. They say bon. If questions we don't say as they don't pass we organize referendum. Now one time be stone or be so yes or no. We go vote.
Alright, in everybody show that level, Sabi say we also dinner for one place and na Cameroon now so inside this same heart for problem. Oga Atanganji, he be make a first worker for that side so for inside Norwest and now with a peace plan where he take them, give them for moderator them, even fund them for that side for inside Norwest for talks everything. He want as a made they fund them, they carry the peace where he don't give them for them, talk for all that place them so that peace he could last turn back for inside Norwest. Sabi say worker for Oga Atanganji, he be then at the first one since he enter from Gomna like Minister for Territorial Administration. Sabi say Oga Atanganji inside that waka too for Norwest. He makes ties home. He hosts small dongamen them with DO them, chief them, even pastor them, father them, imam, and even bine people them, teachers them, Okada people them. All them so they be join hand for see as well if you make peace for inside this waka. Now the question where people they ask and plenty whether this waka for Oga Atanganji it don't change for inside that side because they thought say be get mind for go for Batibo where they be the fierce and maybe no people go but they say go Batibo no not to no do it.
For me, it be very early for start judge whether which way go for do, it go fine or it not go fine. But for me, like a layman, it not get any impact for we. I'm not saying go come up for the go worse our ways, yes, but that one will solve the problem. I not think. Look like my power for them, my phone. I'm going for waiting for them. And the other phone where each microphone for top, the phone of Bambala. He say no demonstration is the back, the devil back and 100%. The next morning for morning, that means the bullet in house, all glasses, chakara all. Because of that which we talk. And that's why I want to tell them, see, we know say one of them back and have a chop. That's not true. And we are not saying that the lead now the people. We don't put that place like fun because you get your subject. When we are subject for that place. But if you go stand on behalf of betray the people because you want to take your personal interest, like they go because after we talk that in that for Bambalang, we don't give you that peace plan. After that for Monday they go. That means the bullet in house all with glasses are upgrading a story building. The bullets are all down. So I just want to talk to you. It not going to solve the problem because if we begin to solve the problem, why they should not solve the discourse Monday that incident happened. So it not solve anything, and I'm not thinking it will solve some problem.
Eric,
me I feel say I think they call this thing where they do for phone camera. They call it camouflage study. They want show for opinion. People they do for answer. People they say thing they work for them. When na it's the opposite. We be not say now one of the people we time that makes their speech concerning this guy where we start. Now they make the people they get they start to rise up. So they reach for some level. We be say and say we even see the video them as they be receiving. There we go for them as they be shoot the motor with stone them for driving for Norwest. As they don't nominate now, one show. So they one show we say the way they be talk na opposite. As you know sometimes he president he worship for TV. You go see how to say no, we don't gather for the work, but no go solve no nothing.
Some people they ask question if this appointment again for Oga Atanganji na for say make it go solve the problem. They say no they. Now the question that some people they say they like some small.
Yeah, but I think it's a small trap when they don't set them because now you start this issue with dog say no on the phone they no get problem. And now they don't put in and say, okay, now we problem, that's a problem there. Go solve this problem, we talk about problem because that's a problem there. So go now to the field, convince the people, tell we now say that problem talk say no this so the problem don't finish. But one thing I want to ask our ambassador, governors and jails they don't stop bikes them for some particular areas and for Northwest and Southwest. Mr. Tanganji don't go buy bikes, give key Now, so many people that continue to work for this place, they will them bound now, or I don't understand because unless you give keys for the best keys with people that use some work.
Down in a special one.
Why they go for special people?
Why they even go for stop by them? Why they go for stop by them?
So now the thing that it bother me plenty because when I see it don't go talk, how many bikes they even get and they don't burn how many? The other day was how they don't burn 42 bikes. You be aware?
I'll be aware.
Good. So if the people burn 42 bikes for one particular place, I want to see people man like Ghana you don't put it. Me go for that place and burn that 42 bikes and buy new 42 bikes and to get for that people don't burn them for them. For me, now for that I would think say sometime they will start win these Benz Okada guys them. Or from nowhere start win because if you buy 10 bikes go get for some particular people and when they don't stop bike for some particular place and you want go by me that you don't tell people them so they come over. You tell them you come now secretly, very secretive. Just come then you call people by phone and then they come meet up. I think if you want to go convince people, you the first announce. Say at the camp. Without waiting, without fixed place. But when you go secretly, you go reach for them. Start they can't call people, then they can't gather. And nothing will solve the problem.
I'm not say bike for dinner capital for person. Where you born person bike, no say you don't cut it and me no chop again. So you get for 5 minutes, me continue chop. You know if you know Fiji, different man go Fiji. And you go follow wait till the person they talk.
Alright, we go finish this chapter with Komotuwe Maurice Kamto. He Komotu for inside the week. He be president for Cameroon Renaissance Movement. He says we talk for this same chapter for inside the week. We meet up with the Tory people them for that side so for Yaoundé. According to Maurice Kamto for inside the meeting, we meet up with Tory people them for Yaoundé side them. He talks everything. He talks this palaver where they also cash people them. They put them say that one. He no go help anyway for say make this palava end. Now so too he talk say for the way we don't see him whether na Frenchman or na Englishman for inside Cameroon, no man he no go join hands say make the Chakara Cameroon into two. He sabi say the two people them na people there they like themselves fine so they go work say make the country turn up one. But on top all the one he vex plenty for Sika say he talks in and Kunkuma say he get hand for inside this palava way don't go for different level today. According to Maurice Kamto, he don't talk say make Kunkuma he call people them where they assign governor, made the Shidon and even the other people them for Shidon for talk inside this palava fine so that peace if you last turn back for the bet. Maurice Kamto, he talks in na palava for tip people them, no na palava for key where he go solve problem. He say that one ain't no day for the bet. He don't talk say Cameroon. As so they French or Englishman, no man no go one for Chakara country for two. Now Maurice Kamto, na person they ever talk. If you say sense there for inside the talk,
sense there for the only play and I know some sense na play talk say Cameroon government one individual na one country, or will not say Cameroon government Cameroon. But me no say this country you get for be a pan at you. We soup the inside they don't call all man all will gather. As long as any man go send in hand, lick up, the chop, the worker. But as long as some friends them, some group them, some party them, come with them for where they go one school, they go take me for hostage. They take that decision them, more the suffer for under. Problem go before you know worker problem will continue before Cameroon. Okay. So now why that way me I prefer say may that decentralization they talk say it camp may be effective before the end of this year. We know say when we say one make that public tap for acquire. We don't get for when me reach for Yaoundé, me book come for Yaoundé, or me they call minister, or me they call to say we make Yaoundé give order. Then that thing will continue because that level don't pass. The level for development.
From come out to Maurice Kamto come out.
Yeah, and a big politician, he don't want to be minister of this country for justice, so he know where to the top. So I be congratulated for the press conference we make for Yaoundé. So he don't talk everything. He talk plenty, but the one thing we talk now will be very important. Make government call these people. He know the people in them feet talk. Put them for table, they talk. This problem will be solved. Because don't talk say kidnapping of people and not go solve any problem. And that's not true. And not go solve. And if the one with the kidnap, I would like me to even go now for Yaoundé, they kidnap for this because if they kidnap people like ministers them, governors them, now they go like that. But when they kidnap people there, quick people them, Government never do nothing. Go lash down the price after everything. They will nominate everyone like how they will nominate one for Bamenda for Batchable. So my problem I say, he don't talk fine. Call the people and talk dialogue with these people. Why government in the fear wait for dialogue with these people? I've done talk for inside this house say government pass for assembly. They called all those people they out of power. They start this problem with negotiation. Without they don't lock them, they move them, they come for round conference table. They talk. This problem will be solved, Ambassador. If not, kidnapping and killing, it will still be continued because people they don't want to be hurt.
All right, so country people them now so we see country for today. Now we don't talk say today we go look plenty of us senator them vote. We go happen for Sunday for Cameroon here and Sabis FC even party where the local country CPDM it enjoy 33 bond days so now so chapter for continue for vote and all that one day. So bet we get announced make we pass this announce for this man now some man we don't age fine we don't lose make we try for see that man a photo they call that man in name say Ngongan Zhang, yes, and Manadim will figure that photo, yes, now the part that now Madame Janku, we decided theatoxi brother-in-law, we they call and say Ngongan Zhang, aka name, na tabawat, it don't disappear, it lost since on number 9 for January for afternoon, and they say na man we come up for that size of one day, time will be come up for us, it be wear some khaki trusses, t-shirt, with a black color, and as we hear, they talk say it no over black, it just get normal color and it get height for 1 meter, 1 meter it's 0. And they say the man it talk French, it talk pidgin, and it talk their country talk where they call and say Mindumba. So now so the beg say the man it stay for that side for back Chief Palace from Dokpasi and it be the one turn back for house or family house or Nyala side before he lost. Now before he lost. So Tingy number for any man we see the man now 677 848 761 696 507 420 656 6968 525. Make we take the announce to for French. I will try for it and for French too. Madame Njanku signale la disparition de son beau-frère, nommé Ngongan Zhang, dit Tabawat, depuis le mardi 9 janvier après-midi, natif d'arrondissement d'Undé, et portait un pantalon kaki, t-shirt noir lors de sa disparition. Il est brun, mesure 1m80, il s'exprime en français, pidgin et en langue medumba. Ce dernier est parti du carrefour Cheferine d'Opassi 2, voulait se rendre au domicile familial à Niala Frontière, n'ayant en possession ni son téléphone portable. Pour toutes les urgences, vous pouvez appeler le numéro suivant 677 848 761 696 507 420 656 968 525. So now the part that if you don't see it, try for finding make una no forget say senator them vote now it for up for inside the week. Fundi, your last talk before we go.
Yes, Ambassador, I want to thank you, Nadine, and all the rest where would participate for this program. Make a maybe wonderful thing and the people that for this house. So we get induction where they come on the 15th for the Cité de la Paix, the Bangwangu, where they come to invite all the Equinox TV they will be there for cover this event. That is 15th of April. All
right. Thank you plenty, Oga Eric, for your time too.
Okay, I want to thank people that will recognize me and the whole equipe for Equinox. And I want to talk again one thing. If a whole big event will go happen today, tomorrow, vote for senators, the first Cameroonian no enter country, na very surprised for me. I mean, if you say by today they'll announce they don't enter country for see and the first election for senator inside country go pass.
No, the second.
The second.
Yes.
No, because the first one will be vote.
No, they vote.
They vote?
Yes. They vote for the first one.
They vote.
Yes.
Because so, I know the most of the nominator and nominator.
No, they all.
Okay. The second one begin for B, if we go county, but no the inside country.
They don't put the I for country.
But I hope say they on thought it will be on computer Jimuka.
So now so we see country Fundi and we sabi say we salute our man for
For Bakila, they make cut them when they make with pepper soup.
Voilà.
Yeah, now, man, a shot by the make pepper soup fine.
It's a said the looking now, so the saluting for that side of Bakila Hotel. Thank you, plenty. Every broadcast will happen for Sunday. Make you now and tight for outside.
Inside, so they go for make ultimately transparent. But if we be now black, we never get images because see whether the kid made them for Southwest, see whether the kid papa them for Southwest, see whether the kid shoot wa them for Southwest. We know the see video them for CRTV. Said you know showing no video. That was already born now. The nation now through social media always see. So and some.
I know my out into for social media. We go for taker. No. Sabi say social media now to the
yeah, we not say the hell for life, but some video they where you see them, you know say that video na a real video. You know need for no say. I don't go Southwest. I dey go one of the pass I not enter Southwest. I dey enter Southwest. So I know what to the pass through for day. I dey talk with population over there. I get friends. Most of my friends are Anglophones.
All right.
I know what to the pass for day.
Okay, so another story to a pass for the week. Even as well to read the story change inside the week. Now this palm. When they call it say Professor Ivo Leketambo, that one, or will be sabiwe to a pass with he be the go for that side to for Lebialem. Now Saturday, today make exactly 1 week where be come with this palava pass for Lebialem side where he be the go day. Other boy then today hold them for road with moto where he carry picking them for university where they begin for go make march for talk. Thank you for Ogan Kunkumam for make a point for the first Lebialem minister last the boy the Kashi. Put it for inside some bush. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 9 way they come out. Professor Ivo Leke Tambo, they no kili, even as we Pungu, if the pass on the ground say they so deep boy then they be don't ask money. But last, so now we never sabi whether to true money it be pass or money it no be pass. You feel say na so this palava get for me.
No.
It's if the Ivo Leke Tambo na pressing for Southwest. If you want to say.
This part of the person na pre-demonstration for sure we say this government the early way get on our country no mean early way they take power from their people because if that Mr. Ivo he be take power for the people then that thing way they do it so they do it so for happen so we not say the government are government for friends then when they not say they ask for the village. Now they for CPDM for our friend. They say no, this man they propose. They didn't even try for look how many percentage we will cover them inside the village. As na friend for government, the CPDM or just say bon, you be mayor or they'll give 10 post. Wait for a village self. Sometimes you never even be asked for that village. You look and so. If they go so because yes, if they go celebrate nomination for some combi. Yes,
na Paul Tasson.
Yeah, if they go celebrate
like minister.
If they go celebrate, tell them they go doing their champagne. Where people that die, their people that they die. Their people that they shoot their people, then they burn their houses, they die. They go celebrate nomination. You get sense. It be normal. It be normal. Say population will vex. They go take some kind. But I know. Now some of it talks na this party do and this party do because even
I don't ask questions say na so it go be na the question
no it no go be so
na so it get for be
you know
for solve problem if they get for solve the problem na so it get for be for cash people they in their own people them for inside village
for solve the problem no na so it get for be as my brother just talk na for camp for table we be brothers them we brothers for one papa one mommy two of them say we go remain inside Cameroon. Anything will happen, we go remain Cameroon. Not only for come onto one table. Just my brother, wait you one time. I tell you, you tell me, I tell you wait me to a one time. We make agreement as they make a Fumbano. As they make a Fumbano. Then they go back, they go she done. Yeah, for that Kufuma meeting.
Nijon, ask me, many John talks more. You don't talk.
Okay.
Ambassador, one of our brothers we don't talk say. You know, sometimes in the way we used to get some conflict between Southwest and Northwest. One man can use some statement. When these two people that they ever argue, they can't agree. They therefore one mob. This country will turn upside down. If you know what we talk that talk.
No,
Weber.
Okay.
Weber.
He say, when I know my brothers, when they will stand up, this country will turn upside down. If you see what they're doing for the joke for Bamen that will be kidnapped here, today we don't know well about. You see this one, Mr. Ivor, for Libya Lembe, where they will GC bought. You see what will happen. I'm not thinking say now the good way they kidnapped. I don't know whether because they ask some money because they'll be short of money or because of short of food. Because I quite remember some time when they kidnapped Minister Amadou Ali, a woman, and one mayor for that side for North, for Boko Haram. They be asked money, and these people they go give money, and what will be happen? If these people they don't even know Boko Haram, they go give money for whom? So they know the people the way they do that act. So this one will happen for year for this one site, and they don't leave. A year they be ask money. If they don't go give money, they give money now for them.
If they give money,
that's if they don't give money, they give money now for them. That means they know people. They will call these people. May they talk with them. They feel no because it never end. This one is just warning. Now small warning. They not warning. They not BT. If you share for media, you share the naked day with your pants, put on his socks. They put disguise it by wearing something on the head, and then after that they move and so on. See, I'm on sometimes that camouflage they used to make camouflage. So they move on. Everybody's here. With TV, so show them. Different media they show them. So I want to say this one now warning for all these people that call themselves representatives.
I said they need to do the fine work with the
now the thing that when we say we go represent the people, we now work on behalf of that people. If they work on behalf of that people, there's something where they treat the others now the same they will see the treatment, and that's so it will continue. So I just want to beg government. If government may ever hear the lazy man cry, like this problem never ended for this level.
Then I want to add something. I get some question. You know, say what you are flag. Like a mon flag, big figure 2-star. That 2-star be represent waiting.
The Republic.
It be the chosen na two people don't join. Work together.
Now why are saying now one people there?
Wow.
One people there.
So may they no say as today we get 1 star for that flag.
That one. Babisi said that yes, we get 24 hours before we get the vote. If I ask you, Eric, say when you see the first 5 years for senator, they more look the whole Cameroon. You feel say the senator that they don't do work with you Cameroonian, you get for say they be get for doing.
No, that senator them for the 5 years don't pass. Now a very big shame for this one country. Because I don't understand. I don't think make report a normal report which they don't produce. Even as that crisis for Southwest and Northwest be the pass. I know see them take position for the dissing for the crisis. So I it surprised me for see senator them. I don't even know themselves. A part of that they praise them because they always show you for near because they always show you on top some big high chair for assembly. But I know them. I never see them for ground or where some catters or accident happen for some place. I see some senator even go for a front major so talk or even go for hospital self. Assist the people that they in the need. So we very in a very poor
first 5 years.
Poor first 5 years as you talk.
Now, Frunji, I turn back for you. First 5 years, they don't already finish, and now they check whether they feel put them back or they no go put them back. One they do it, they go vote. One they do in Kunkuma Sese go give them a point. Now, when you sit down quiet, you look all the work for the first 5 years. You feel say the first 5 years, they be just push them for inside for secrecy. They want respect to the constitution talk.
Ambassador, I go first of all, I go thank you, but very good question that, but I think we senators they don't know what they did it for. Cameroon never right for get senators. If you go for Nigeria, you know which way senators at the work. Yes. If you go for America, you see where senators at the work. Cameroon, what they call them say upper house, which they do because the senators and the parliamentarians they do now one and the same thing. But with the parliamentarians they get for the year from the senators, where they call them the upper house. So I not think say they get any work for them. For these 5 years, they don't even know what they go for. And even the coming 5 years, they don't even know what they get for go there for. Because they don't be there inside this country. 2 regions inside this country, they get problem for 2 years. And senators, the president of senators, they know they talk anything. The senators, when they be the representative of the people, they know they talk anything, and they call themselves upper house. So they don't get anything for that 5 years where they count on them. Even the coming 5 years where they come, the outgoing senators are not thinking they go do anything. Because, for example, for BBC Day for Amos Fongo, a village, I think it's a workplace for them because know people them very well. It could be a shame. So we'll vote somebody. It's not by appointment. The votee, and not be the guy Mr. Pobia appoint. The vote you say, go and lead, represent these people then. And then you go for 5 years. You never ever pass for village. No. Okay, now the 10 days will get for make election. You come back for excuse me, they vote you back because you go work. 2 work for that 5 years you go work. Now the same thing like Mr. Pobia government. Say 2 don't do for them for this next of 35 years. May the vote again for the next 5 years, it will work. So I'm not thinking if you don't work for 35 years, you will work for 5 years. If you never work for 5 years, they do another 10 years, you know, we still work. It need change. But we see people are reasonable and educated people. If they not be educated, Amos Fongo, when they inside this house, when I with technician, it will tell that people they say, we now vote different person. And the different person will go vote you. And also I bet you, change will be for Bamisi.
Okay. Now, Eric, what will look the list for Senate people there they enter the year? If one look and find so the same people there they don't be there where they don't write list enter back. One them for Douala here will service Douala they divide they been a head boy head get them for different lists. But for that side for Yaoundé the old senator then they decide they make now one list. So the CCPDM get plenty councillor then they say they don't really win the bishop say they will win. But if you say some change we can for the new people that they'll put them for change.
The new people that they'll put them for change, no change. I need expect no change from them because none of them decide for change situation for Cameroon. Because no say ultimately they decide for Cameroon, they come from Yaoundé. All that in the senator they tell one I will vote me, I will change, I will give a vote. All that in a lie. Now see me they vote them. Because all will not say if Yaoundé never give order say when I fix the vote, they no go ever fix them. If you hold money say pocket one fix their vote, you know ever fix them. So me they know not just a comment village player, but we the only power get and only for talk. Maybe they continue ahead. But one day I hope they go finish. That's their game village plan for Yaoundé day. One day they go finish.
Bro, if you say changes go be, we don't see most the people there they be there or the first 5 years then
ambassador whether they be there or they not be there. The truth na say that is if you fool people, some man, but you don't be fool it tomorrow, you don't be fool all the time.
All the time.
Mean they fool themselves. There is no change, ambassador. Cameroon not they like Nigeria way. If you talk Cameroon them, I don't know what it be. Whether now some blockhead or something that is a Cameroon in the mind. They don't always think about tomorrow and the future. They always think about now and the end now. Because they're gonna go fool those villagers. They give them what they'll give either CBDM tricot or loin or whatsoever.
Sardine.
And then they give them small rice and give them one bottle or two bottle because they don't feel be blockhead and say they own only plaba mimo. When they don't give that 2 bottle mimo, no, they don't finish. They take some time for the next 5 years. They'll still continue to drink that 2 bottle mimo every day. But they need a change. Cameroon needs to change the mentality. That mentality will they get to change up because no change. We don't expect any change for this senators election, whatever Yaoundé or whatsoever.
Now, before we even talk this palaver for Northwest and Southwest, make we try for talk. If you say, what would it look the condition, the talk say security don't already make security for Southwest, Northwest side, will submit to the pass. If you say true, it go pass fine for that side?
No.
Why it say no?
No.
Where security then?
Security before the day, no, ambassador. Let's get security no be the first day. They will not supposed to put security for more than 1 year ago. But still yet, what will happen? It still happen. So, and the thing say, not that even whether they put security, they carry the whole forces for this side, for La République, they go put that 2 regions.
Na Cameroon you do.
La République.
We don't deny.
Na Cameroon you do.
I don't deny. La République, yes, now count La République, no. So now which way they talk say,
when
they carry
put that one say La.
When they put La République, I mean La République for that side.
Na Cameroon army.
Different army for that side.
No be so get different army for that side. But the way they want to say they carry all them for this side, go put them for that side. Security no go still rent because not the best way that. Not the best way. Because sometimes they want to go for a bench, say, I'm if you are front. You first what you do with the panic. which now the first thing now you panic. When you don't panic, you don't kill your morale for that day. So that security they put for that side, no matter the best. Instead of withdraw and then they call them for dialogue. Me the people they know, government know the people they call them for dialogue for this country, ambassador. They know the people the other side of the country. They know.
Man, no cut you. The point I say, that problem is stand as small. Government they begin all means for government for solve the problem. You know, say as army enter inside that conflict, as army enter inside, radicalize the population. You know, say a population when person self like you, but even dog, your dog with the men and for us. Every day when you beat you, wait. One day, you know, respect you. He will lack your respect, will turn by you. Now, what did happen for South West and Northwest? That population, they don't army don't over treat that people then. Where they see images them, now I don't even know what I will see there for inside. I don't even know what I will see there inside Cameroon. All that opposition parties they see what they pass for that side. No manage fit talk. Even minister, then that senator, they go talk to them and vote them. They need to talk, they need to take position for that. Their population that they face through. Now a very big shame for this country, because right for civilian they burn houses them for they do key people them. A very big shame for our army if not they do.
If not they do.
If not they do, a very big shame for them, because we not say we get one of the best army there for Africa. If not seen now the image that they present for we now say no, now it's the opposite of the thinker. It will be a very big shame. Then so I want Adam say me the only I want add on talk. Me no only talk na tell us that they make that thing, because you know say when insecurity there for some place, Ghana the form. We be saying for extreme now they will be talk about couple they with them. You see. So any group that they form, they go start putting up for different put their head, because any man will time it will be not like jungle. Any man get power, one for chop, one for survive. So
if you say now so na time any man will get power, they struggle to for
yes.
Survive. If you chop as we
yes, yeah. When a region beat the when they destabilize a region, Ghana they hook up any gun. Why they know if all they happen now, they know if accuse this man or this man because they don't even know
confusion.
Yeah, but I don't like when they use that word gang them. Whatever gang they do, or you say terrorist. Terrorist start how? Or gang they start how? When you don't kill my brother or my sister, you kill 1, 2, and you look at yourself, you shall say, build on the way to be the next. You get anger. Which will be the anger? Anger will make it cause a lot of havoc.
Yes.
So I don't like they use that word gangs or terrorism. They don't come in. Before then, terrorism be there, gangsterism be there, it not be there. So now the fightings and killings of the innocent one, and then okay, for example, last 2 weeks, what one guy a woman be do? A bit pregnancy, as they run for enter bush, as they be run, we gun there, they be fire around. Those woman before a born inside bush, nobody will help that woman. He and her husband, no way, and he lost the picking, lost the woman die. What did the boy go? He gave her enter bush, he said go join rebels. So you feel imagine now that kind of things that they cost. People that you see some people he lost a woman, lost a picking. He said, I'm not getting nothing for choose or for lost. It now he be forced to enter inside bush. So now the kind of thing and that kind of thing that they make her now. I thought if government know what they do, I know they don't know. They know the people if you touch them. This problem will finish. Now for nominate ministers and like the one that don't put them about men that way they call themselves so well now waiting. The one that was how they don't call not maybe the problem.
All right,
know the people.
Okay, so we go talk different thing and we go enter now in the proper for that chapter where they hold. Sabi say for inside the week, the Kamamuru people then will be say the glad say we get them. They be get fight for that side so for Meme division, and that fight it make them they come back with some 3 people them where it is so they be don't thief them keep them for that side so for a condo team. All them they be the work for some company when na Sorobad, now them the work road for a condo titi side. After where they be keep them, one Tunisian man inside the gun where they be the shoot them. One Tunisian man he die, and that's where they land for Douala for inside airport for Kamamuru people them. Now so to Minister for Defense where they call it Joseph Betty Asomo. Ebidede for talk Asia for the Tunisian countryman and the other Cameroon man where they be bring them, they be dead them 3. One Tunisian man die, Ngomna Togman Sesep, e come for sickbed, e land for Douala here. Now so two people them for Tunisia to the day inside country they talk say congratulate and they glad plenty for their threatening we don't come but Sabi say one Tunisian man inside the fight will be passed, they be shooty, he die for that side so for a condo titi corner people then. So this one that you pass inside the week and plenty people then say they don't glad plenty for the kind of team, but they ask a question, plenty other thing they begin for the show so that all man go Sabi say na so country the worker, but they never pay for see.
Ambassador, you know why they show this one? Because they're foreign at the inside. And a diplomatic way, that is, even the one who don't die, they'll use it in a diplomatic way. Now, why don't they show this one? Because Tunisia on the inside, and one Tunisian die. If hadn't been in the Bididi, only Cameroonians, because we know the uniform men know that they fall down, know the civilians that they fall down, they nobody ever show them. So they show the one now because foreign at the inside, we're not Tunisia. So, if government be sure, I think Cameroon have this and then they know where to pass inside this country if it's the war.
So
I will add some small thing inside what my brother just talking and saying. You see I'm inside your room for that video. You don't tire. Tell me the guys be start now be the talk for all major, the work of all major. I should see end myself for here.
No, you know where it just
he joke
never say you don't say don't tire. Never say you don't tire. And the sick way they or not the sick because I hear the sick. That's now for person way head over hot. You need to sleep for night.
It only check.
It only check because we don't talk. Same way they go see that people then they should don't talk. Now so you don't pass the decision, don't pass them. Or they don't tire. You see the video, or they do tire. Is that your woman don't get power? It is sick. You don't. I don't know. I know you know why we say take ourselves for come for Douala for making for receive people then. They're a very big shame. So. As my brother talk, we see the video now because I'm on the day and diplomatic link.
When he be talks with it, you see when I move my eyeglass, I know the 60 people that are in my country. But when I wear my eyeglass, I see all thief man. And what he do now, so he catch that thief people that put them in prison and they call now one after another. How much of the account we don't put down? You bring that money, they send up a government treasury. French people, how now wicked people they be. The plot coup against that man, the bullet if he hit me get off sense, and then they find on people put down. Now the kind thing I give happen for inside this country, we cash man, bring the money with them. You put up a chair, we open copy. Look like we look at what happened inside Cameroon. We get people that were southwest, they don't get light. Look like the other day ambassador is from Mitengene. You show people that they come out for kilometers to go carry water.
The man who caught you will see and say that people then when they take the money so. For example, for South Africa, when they accused President Zuma for thief, he become for fund assembly. Answer. They give question, they the answer why. So they thought no, he go back the money. So now the same thing we get no need because since they talk about a EPV, they never tell you how much way that EPV don't bring them. They only catch people then, they put them for prison. The money will not see them. They only years still they for prison, and the years for that prison they live like big people then. They inside VIP. They get VIP. They get chop fine. They get air conditioning inside their cell. Them. They sleep on top fine mattress.
They come on go be houses.
They come on. And even yesterday they come on go dance.
Go be houses.
They come on go dance. Come back. So na very big shame.
All right. So na just chapter that was some more talk and some more for Palava people there. They don't make katakata ungomna money. They don't pick them one. But before we come on for outside the one, we service inside the last chapter. We get 3 professors them. If I don't make mistake, they don't catch them. Plenty professors that you talk for them. They don't see need for say me they get tired to say they be professor for inside Cameroon. You buy the idea?
Professor.
We get Professor Bruno. We get even Professor Minkwashetu in name Jonjo come up for list now. So all them they talk say, but why they get for cash professor? Say now professor then they fix country. When they lock them, so it means say something there for back.
Yes, Ambassador. When they talk, so if you look like the crew, I quite remember some years back in those days where for inside this program before you want come in. I don't talk about Professor Bikoro because I know where to the pass for Douala University. And I don't talk say one day for this very panel. I don't talk say one day it will go in for. And the truth, I say when the time reach, they don't pick it because you never want enter university for Douala, or you not get at least 100 or 200,000 francs. Whether you merit or you no merit. That one not corruption. So all the professors when they teach talk about corruption. Now that they instead corrupt the nation. So the they're supposed to remove that title for them ambassador. I don't think so they merit that title for all the professors.
Ben Nabucco, they don't learn them before they get the title.
Ambassador, I quite remember so get one professor for Southwest for Boyade, where they call it prof, when I'm mayor, where I think it buy all it certificate them and they call it prof. So for me, that name prof, whether I merit it or not, whether I go to school or not, if I forget the certificate, you get it.
Now you see and say that part of corruption. You don't enter inside Cameroon and their blood. Because now the system we live in place, don't put inside Cameroon. If you enter some office today, enter for sign on paper. If they don't ask you money for inside, where you come outside, you start one as a man. What happen with that man not ask me money because you don't enter inside all my when do you get nomination? No say you start and shanty them, you start behind them, you start buy plot. Now why that way when they nominate person for Cameroon, all family they come for the man house that very night. Now party, they open whiskey. We instead of tell the man they know he get for work fine, he get for no as it do government money, we want money. They say can't tell say no pa. Welcome. No say as you do for fun, you do for bad, we'll enjoy. As you don't do for up now, that means not be and say that corruption not be inside. Come on and that blood. Even small begin for today now, so don't you know if it's any. He go there first time as them the same with the job wrong go. Come on, no.
You must pay for you with a small.
Must pay for you small thing. You say wash me. Even small, even for Njange herself, even for meeting self, even for that means the corruption not enter we. Let me go and the restaurant put that system in place. I see as na very thing we go. It will take long time for move inside Cameroonian blood.
Okay, we go left this chapter for Magu Ngomna Money. We enter for inside chapter for votes. Forget new senator them. First place we go land. Make we enter for inside Bamenda town. Self con people them. Now road where someone they don't start give like their own promise where they go use them if they put them for senator. Sabi say CPDM they get their list and then say they try for make their own sense. They try for check sense how they feel use them for chop all the people them say may they vote for them even as way if they ever be say even before vote they sabi say they get for win the vote. So for that side for Bamenda CPDM people then they check their sense how will they go talk for people them for him now so to UNDP people then say they check their own sense for see as well then too they go make population they vote for them. Sabi say according to UNDP them they talk say team where they go bring them if they vote for them now chapter say may they make them roads may they bring waiting bring water bring light and all the thing that way they worry people then so even chapter 2 for hospital sick bed and all that kind of thing them where you know they now the kind of thing then that way all people there they for inside chapter for vote for senate they talk for inside Bamenda side they so called people them that one now inside Bamenda main town say make we take on now so we enter now for side where they call them say Babesi call people them for that side waiting the pass council people them they be the meet up yes all council of them they be meet up now for check the kind work with council of them and mayor for inside Babesi they don't do them yes now for check all the thing way they don't do them and for inside that chapter they check the way if they no be do them fine one way they do them fine and wait the way they no be do them fine so that they feel correct and they check money way they use them for the year way it just finished but Sabi say this council meeting with council of them it no be there now only for themselves for Sika say inside 5 years now the first time where they see senator where the former senator yes for inside Ngokitunja side na the first time where council then they see since where they voted for inside 5 years inside the meeting the senator wey get for come up for chair wey don't put in name again say me the vote he talk for councilor people then say wetin say he beg he sabi say for the first 5 years na that he say he beg. So for the first 5 years, he never do no nothing. He say sabi that one. But he say make councilor then say they vote so that if it better till we no be don't do for the first 5 years. So now big question. The vote it go come or the vote it no go come. Number 24 day for Inside 3 Moon 2018. PIDGIN News Debates, Equinox Story House, corner people them. Sabi say na time for we for enter back for the main story the way they pass for inside the week. But Sabi say today, it then a special one for Sika say waiting on Sunday when a 25 day for this very moon. we go get vote for get new senator them. So this one for Saturday today, we go try for enter for inside senator them fine. Me and must change them. We go try for see waiting way the senior people the way they want change and waiting they don't do, and waiting way the new one they get for vote them they get for do. So we'll try for look all inside that chapter. Inside 32 we go talk as we know where side it be hot inside the week. Sabi say Oga Ivo Leke Tamboina head boy for GC board. They be Tiffy, but last they be last levy. Inside the week, we see as we for Sika fight will happen for that side for Meme division. 3 people them, the day where they be don't tip them, they bring them to for inside the week. All that to read and so plus even other small one the way in the past for inside country. We go look at proper this afternoon. Frundi, I want to say thank you plenty for answer we present.
Yes, thank you, Ambassador. Thank you for all the technicians of Inside Equinox Radio and Television.
Yes, another person too who call on today now, Ga Eric, is a social businessman, busy man, up down. Eric, good afternoon. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, Ambassador. I want to salute all technicians and crew. They don't make this program pass and tell and say, may they hold time, may they continue to struggle
for the work. All right, so number 2 stranger than that. Before we enter for Tori in the proper, we go start with the one we don't the pass since for the week from him. We don't get more than 21, or if one start count and also they don't reach around at least 20 people them. For the palava say they make magu ngomna money carry the bishidon for chem. Wait till you get for talk for this chapter for Operation Sparrowhawk where they cast people the way they know be the manage money fine. Since the one way overhot na one for Atanganakuna, ibi nyati come for Asa country, but only so Ilan na so for Nigeria. The same Nigeria where sabiti happen for them. They bring it back for inside country. What you get for talk for this palava Operation Sparrowhawk where the cash people the way they don't need government money since?
Thank you, Ambassador. But for me, as we don't always the talk and for this whole TV house, for me, I know something that the best way government they put that in place. That is when the cash man, they know they talk how much way they embezzle, they know they talk how much where they don't take them from ye. But I said that you catch they go put you for jail. Now the thing is the border with plenty because I don't think the government they do now the right work. Normally, and you say I'm sorry, Ambassador, when they put Atangana was on position, when they move Atangana, they put Mvondo. When they move Mvondo, they put a beggar. So you say that the same people then they go over and they thief every day. Ambassador. So why they not go for different regions like for Western Province, for Eastern Province, if we go for Eastern Province, I think for the whole Eastern Province, I think only one person come over as a minister. And if you come for decide for Western Province and we send something like 1 or 2. So I want to say if government will try to remove this Atangana them, Imbida them, Mvondo them. Because they don't show now inside this 21, all now center and southern province. When I take people them inside this country.
You get the last list where they come out and whenever still we have read someone a boy name for the way service it means say he come up for that side for Southwest. So one Southwest will surely be inside because he come up for Manfred about divine and the last list that they come out where they thought say made they not come up for outside country. Now Eric used to say you don't follow Tori as way they pass. We don't get more than 20 names there now where they don't tell them see me they don't come out. But the one way be overhot plenty now Tangana way be make like say one touch. But now the same Nigeria where they send that people there for in so for the way they go pick it. So it means say their own stick to the tonton cash.
Yes, they used to talk say as tell one sleep, prepare, fix your bed the way they sleep now. So your bed, if your bed they fine, that's why you go to sleep. So this palava thief for inside the government, I think all man done the singer. So you need to surprise people there. But one thing I say, all that government people there, all that people, all we know say all them so that they thief money. But I say the days of some mafia, as they say clan, we know a group of people them inside government. When they are friends, so you power along come out, they come now, they knock your back, catch you. When they want to look at Tanganakuna, you know, catch you on Nigeria. How do come on Nigeria, Cameroon borders? Where they belong, all we don't know say police be there for a back the control. That means we get friend them inside police, inside gendarme, inside government, where they permit me come out, me go enter Nigeria. So it's a very big shame for Cameroon. The show say we're not even there for us.
Ambassador, well, for my brother on the other side, I don't think say la shame, but I know say they do a good. If they come in terms of security for Cameroon, will be will be one, and then we come for corruption for Africa and for the world. Cameroon be first. The problem is which Mr. Atangana Bazikona do. He corrupts the commissioners the way they did for Yaoundé. They drive it count for Southwest pass through Chico, take boat, enter Nigeria. And you know one thing, Cameroon they be very good for investigation because time they be take woman, lucky woman. And they get for touch out a woman, me woman get for leak the secret for place where master day. So you see they get for find out, and then Cameroon get some covenant now with Nigeria where if Cameroonians they do something enter inside Nigeria, they must pick them because I'm not thinking the best thing Cameroon to go to Nigeria because Nigeria just have been like a bunch of our truth.
But they be talk say the man the first time they be start talk say the here say go Morocco, here say Canada, then last we only can say Nigeria. How did thing work Canada? Now the question but the two people they want to now if you say all the time they say they don't catch people they don't take money, keep on from Qatar, keep on it don't help Cameroon. It
never help for normal. Nigeria talk say Cameroon them. I don't know which the government is the one for do ambassador because when they catch these people, tell the Cameroon public how much this man there embezzle, how much he gave a back and back for Cameroon may enter about treasury. But then the thing that would ever do, we don't even know whether they don't enter, they don't give how much. For me, I would look like we get one ex-president for Guinea Conakry, Daddy Camara.